Good morning, kids. Okay, for math today, as you know, we started our test yesterday, and I had test submissions from all but two students yesterday. So, great job, and the work that I'm seeing on the test is absolutely fantastic. So you know that the final test submission is due this evening. What I have done is I have gone through each of the tests that was submitted to me and made comments on the test. And I'm sort of learning how to use the grade book right now as well. I assign grades to nearly every person in the class, but you have a second chance to improve your work. And so the way that you do that is you get into your Schoology page. You come over here, I believe, in this section here. So I tried and tried and tried to see this from the student view. I even logged in as my son. I did the test as my son. I submitted the test as my son, but Schoology knows he's not in my classroom, and so his test would not show up in my student list. So I wanted to show you from the student perspective what to do, but I just cannot access that. So I can't see what you see, but yours is similar to mine. And over here you see in the upcoming, you should see Friday, September 11th, Thursday, Friday math mid-module test. Click on that link. And yours will look different from mine. See, I can see every person in the classroom. Yours will probably show only your submission. So what I'm going to ask you to do is click on your submission and then explore the comments that I made on your test. Now, some of you have no corrections to make whatsoever. Some of you have some corrections to make. And I'd like to remind you that our grading system is a little bit different from most schools' grading systems. So if you're receiving a 2, that means that you've done everything you need to do. Now, that doesn't mean that you can't improve. There might be some notes that say you can improve, but it basically means you fall into that category that we call reaching expectations. If you're in the 1, that means that you have enough changes to make that you're in the needs improvement category or the not reaching expectations category. Remember, these grades are not final. The final grades are based on what you submit after you make changes. And to get a 3 out of 3, that would be exceeding expectations. And I'll just tell you, on this test, there's no real opportunity to exceed expectations. It basically, you're showing you either get what you're supposed to get, or you need some work still to understand what you're supposed to be learning. So you're going to click into your submission. You're going to explore the comments, read the comments. In many cases, I actually posted audio of me reading my comments to you. So make sure if you see that little microphone, you click on the microphone, you can hear my voice reading my comments to you. Make the changes you need to make, resubmit your test, and then if you get finished with time to spare, go into your Clever account and click into Dreambox. I've noticed that many people are using Dreambox. I can see several people with many minutes that they've spent on the Dreambox app. Remember, you have assignments by me on Dreambox. So if you're not logging into Dreambox, you're not doing your job. Your job is to log into Dreambox and find those assignments that I've assigned to you that help support the learning that we're doing in our Eureka Math Module 1 curriculum. So I see some zeros here, and I shouldn't really be seeing those zeros for the minutes. I want to make sure that you get into Dreambox and you look for that blue calendar icon and find your assignments and click on them and do those assignments. So that's what you'll do with your extra independent time after you correct your test. All right, I'm looking forward to seeing you today, Friday. Thank goodness it's Friday, and we'll talk during our math lesson.